If you're a girl and you have a bag and you're wondering what you need to put in my bag, everything that's in here is probably essential, so do take note. Hey guys, welcome to a new video on my channel. I'm Dr. Natalie Caitlin. I just got home from work. It's been a very long week. And honestly, before I even think about food or showering or Netflix, I need to unpack this bag. And I've realized that I've never actually shown you guys what I carry to the clinic every day. So let's do it. What is inside my doctor bag after a full day at the hospital? So starting with the bag itself, the bag I carry to work depends on what's actually going on at work, as well as whether or not I have plans after work. If I need to go for meetings or move around after work, I'd avoid carrying too much baggage and carry like a small bag. But if I need to be in the hospital all day long and have lots of procedures, I have to make sure that my bag has literally every single thing that I need. So today was a long day, a very long day of procedures. Actually, this whole week has been pretty long. We had a long theatre list today, and so everything in my bag is centered around that. This bag is from Chris Bella. I got it in the brown shade, and it has like a nice suede but not suede feel to it. Honestly, the camera doesn't do this bag justice. Like, this bag, the quality is amazing. I love it done. I love that it's functional. It's big enough to carry everything I need, but it's not heavy or chunky. And I actually often use this bag as a laptop bag because my laptop definitely does fit in this bag. So let's get into what's actually in the bag. The first thing in the bag is my iPad and the pencil. This is the iPad I've been using. I've been using this iPad since uni, you guys. I got this in 2018 actually, when I was in my fourth year. I think that was my fourth year, I think. And I've had it ever since. It works and I don't see a need to change it because I only use this to like read and like write notes as well as like do my planning and stuff. As a doctor, the studying doesn't stop, the reading doesn't stop. You always have to keep yourself updated on treatment protocols, guidelines, international recommendations, local recommendations, and the sort, and articles and all these things. So I have my iPad. It's easy to do that. On days where I need to like prepare reports and need to type a lot of things, I will typically carry my laptop instead of my iPad because I just find it easier to do on my laptop rather than on the desktop in the office. But yeah, having my iPad is easy, it's small, it's light, and it's not as bulky and heavy as carrying a laptop when I already have a lot of other things in the bag. I have a notebook which I basically just use to jot down important notes or things that I need to go and study, and I got this particular one from Typo. It's pink and it's got these flowerish undertones to it, if you can see that. I should just use this to jot down any important notes that I have or things that I need to go and study. And I actually got this one from Typo. It's just the A5 Premium Buffalo Journal and it's just lined inside. I also have this little notebook which I use for my daily to-do list so that I don't forget to do anything. So it's literally just like to-do lists. A lot of the work that I do is very much on the go. A patient can call you while you're in the middle of doing something, and before you get to finish that something, reception is also calling you. You have patients on the line waiting to speak to you. So sometimes I just need to jot out the important things that I need to follow up on so that I don't forget. So in my bag today, I actually have a pen. This is something that I sometimes don't have, sometimes I have. There's a saying that you can't trust a doctor with a pen. If you have worked in a hospital before, then you know exactly what I'm talking about. Sometimes I have like 3 or 5 pens in my pocket, and then other times I literally have to beg the reception staff to lend me a pen, which they typically refuse to do, but I don't blame them, to be honest. It's just very easy to lose pens as a doctor because you're signing this, you're filling out this form, you're writing procedure notes, you're doing this, and you're moving around while doing all of these things. So it's very easy to just leave a pen here, grab another one there, and leave it there as well. I have my phones in my bag. This here is my personal phone. This is the iPhone 14 Pro Max that I have in the white version, and it's also 256 GB if I'm not mistaken. It sends messages, it receives messages, it calls, it receives calls, it takes pictures, it does everything that a phone can and needs to do. And so I don't feel the need currently to upgrade this phone because it works perfectly and has a lot of storage space. And then I have my work phone over here. Oh, someone is calling. Hello? Hi, how are you? I'm okay. Umefanikiwa? Okay. Yeah, okay, no problem. This is my life. My phone rings all the time. Sometimes I just need to separate the work from my personal life. And so having two phones allows me to do that. But this is where patient messages, work group updates, random emergencies come through, as you've just seen. I try to keep it on silent the moment I get home, like it wasn't silent, so that I can have that boundary between work and life. But currently that boundary is very much blurred because for some reason people will wait till evening when you want to rest to start asking you things that they could have asked you during the day, or they could have waited to ask you tomorrow morning. But hey, this is the life that I chose, right? So this is my work phone. This is the Samsung A54 if I'm not mistaken. Power bank and my cable, because obviously the last thing you want is your doctor's phone dying, isn't it? And then you can reach them and you have an emergency and it's just a mess. I have my AirPods in here. These are the AirPods Pro 3. I just have them in a case which is actually for my old AirPods, but because it fits, I'm like, why not? So I'm just using that case to protect it. So between never-ending calls, voice notes from my patients that I need to listen to, and just music, these are essential. Sometimes your hands are full, like literally full, but you can kill two birds with one stone and take a call while you work. So AirPods come in very handy. And sometimes, honestly, I just need to silence the noise around me, so they come in handy in that form too. And then I have this little pouch thing inside my bag. Let me put this away for a while. So this pouch actually came with the bag and it's the same material of the bag. This is actually big enough to fit my iPad, so sometimes I will just carry this to work on a day where I don't need to carry a lot of things. So inside I have all my like essentials. I have my hand sanitizer and lotion. If you have watched my doctor diaries and my vlogs in the hospital, you'll know that I have really sensitive skin and my hands peel a lot from the strong chemicals and powdered gloves that we use in the hospital. And so I always have hand lotion to at least keep them soft, as well as my own hand sanitizer. This is actually from Trader Joe's and it's the lavender and it has vitamin E and aloe vera as well infused inside. And then my lotion is just from Bulgari, which I got in the Emirates in-flight bag. So yeah, these are my essentials for my hands. I have tissue and baby wipes, which the baby wipes actually need to replace these because it's almost done. And the tissues are still okay. These honestly are essentials, not just for my bags at work, but for like my everyday handbags. I always have baby wipes and tissue on me, like at any given time. And that's why I run through these so easily, because I just use them so much. If you're a girl and you have a bag and you're wondering what you need to put in my bag, everything that's in here is probably essential, so do take note. So I also have a pad, a panty liner, and tampons. All my sanitary wear is from Kotex. I am a Kotex girly. I don't know if that's TMI, but I'm a Kotex girly and that's what I use. That's what I've used since high school. I have definitely had days where I was so busy and distracted at work that I actually forgot my period was coming. So I always ensure I have these in my bag and extras just in case someone needs one too. Like I'm a girl's girl like that. But it's actually shameful to say that I thought my period was coming, but that's how busy and ridiculous my schedule gets sometimes. And so I don't want to be caught off guard, so I do have that in my bag. I have lip balm. I have so many of these. I have different kinds of lip balm in every single room in my house, and probably every bag of mine has a different kind of lip balm. So in this bag I have the Vaseline Original, not scented, not flavored, just plain and basic and simple, and it does the job. The job is to moisturize, and it does that job well. During times where my hair is not braided like now, I do keep a comb in my bag, and this is just to make it easier for me shifting from theater and scrubs to looking put together outside. Smelling good is very important. So in my bag I have a perfume. This is Zara Red Vanilla, which I currently have in my work bag. For work especially, this is one of my favorite scents to pair with other perfumes that I wear. I have socks because a long day in the hospital, comfort is key. I can't stress this enough, guys. Comfort is so key when you have a long day, and so my socks come in handy. And then I have a handkerchief. This is the last thing that's in my little pouch in my bag. Getting back into the rest of the stuff, this bag is carrying a lot of things. Yo. I have a protein bar, which I didn't even end up having time to eat today because that's just how busy the day was. One thing about medicine, it is unpredictable. One moment you're sitting at a desk updating a patient's records, and the next moment you're in theater covered in someone's body fluids and blood. So some days lunch is a luxury, and this is where these come in handy. This is the Jungle Oats bars, and this is the milk chocolate flavored ones. I have my purse. This one is also from Crispella. This actually came with one of my handbags that I got for my birthday. If you guys watched that vlog where the girls gifted me Crispella bags for my birthday, this came with one of those bags. I have random papers. Here I was preparing a theater list, and here I was calculating some dosages and things like that. So yeah, I always have random things in my bag as well. I have random receipts as well. When is this from? Oh, another receipt. The last thing in my bag is these random brochures. So one thing I found totally new in medicine, like post-internship, was the number of pharmaceutical and medical reps that I would meet. Like every week, reps from different companies will come and show us their medicines, their products, their equipment, or whatever it is that they're marketing at that time. And so that means we end up with lots of different flyers and brochures and samples. Today I have a pamphlet. This is about Pubergen, which is an HCG analog injection. This is Dufastone, a fertility calculator with their different doses that they recommend for the Dufastone. It's a drug. And then this is a little notebook, a little prescription pad thing from, where's this from? This was the supplements brand, the male supplements brand. And that's everything that was in my bag. And not in my bag, but I always have at work with me, is a water bottle. I drink a minimum of 2 liters of water lately, and having a bottle has definitely helped me to do that, because when I don't have a bottle and I want to drink water, then I think I have to go downstairs or come out of theater to get the water. It won't happen. So having a bottle that I can move around with makes it a lot easier for me to hit my water goals and my water targets. The one thing that is interestingly not in my bag as a doctor, a stethoscope. I don't usually carry a stethoscope around with me because it's not something that I use on a daily basis in our specialty, but I do keep one at work so that when I need it, it's right there, and I just no longer have a reason to move around with it back and forth to and from home. So I have a stethoscope at home and I have one at work, so if I need to move from home or from work to another place, I can just easily grab one. The last time I did this type of video, I was a student like years ago, and it's really nice to remind myself that I'm living in answered prayers. So yeah, that is what was in my bag after a long day in the hospital. Nothing fancy, just the real things that get me through the week. If you made it this far, thank you for unwinding with me tonight. I will see you in my next video, hopefully with a lighter bag. What are some of your essentials? Leave a comment below and let me know. Also, let me know what else you guys would like to see me share. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and I will see you in my next video. Thanks for watching. Bye.